Oh, we're on? Are we on?
Yeah.
Good morning, Blue Dragons! And welcome to another day in paradise. As we're getting towards the end of the year, I want you to know that I'm doing something different every day so that you can do something different every day. So, we have got Qi sticks. We've got Qi batons, we have Qi balls, and we have Qi cups. I've said repeatedly, sing, drum, sing, dance, drum. So I keep saying, I want you to sing. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, chi. And I didn't realize how important it is for you to sing until I read this article on PubMed on the NIH website about how verbalizing while dancing improves mental wellness. So people with brain injuries, people who have brain disorders, when they sing and dance at the same time. Now, if you want the link, I'll post it on the group page, the Blue Dragon Qi-Gong Academy group page. But it's amazing. It's a lot of science. You're not going to want to read the whole thing. So you got to sing while you dance. That makes a big difference. Okay? Now, sing, dance, drum. Now, what is the dance? Well, I'm teaching you 30 different dances. And dances are movements that are rhythmic to music. That's all they are. So Qi meridian dance. The Qi is the electromagnetic energy that flows through the meridians. So Qi meridian dance. For you to become a Qi-MD. So once you learn the 30 dances, and then you learn the 27 Qi fitness batons, and maybe the Qi staff, if that's what you're inclined to do, then you get a certification in Qi fitness. And then the next step is exercise physiology, Chinese exercise physiology, how movements work the organs, the muscles, the joints. And then you learn meridian therapy. And we learn cupping and gua sha and heat and pressure and sound and magnets and electricity and light. And that's what you're going to learn in Qi meridian therapy. And then the last thing is Qi emission. And that's where you emit Qi from your hands, from Lao Gong, the center of the palm. So that Qi that you collected from your heart and lungs comes down and it's emitted through your hand. So the lung is connected to the thumb, the heart is connected to the little finger, the pericardium is connected to the middle. So that's in the front. And back is the large intestine, triple here, and the small intestine. So the energy that we create from our movements can then be expressed into someone's body or even your own body, which is why we do the body drumming. And that's called Paida, which is part of Tuina. So if you want to learn how to do all this, then I'm going to teach you. And that's what we're going to do different in 2021. Now, Friday is Christmas Day. We're not doing Qi-Gong on Friday, and Friday is typically we share Qi-Gong with the world. So what we're going to do is we're going to post a Qi-Gong class online for you to do, but we won't be live. So Friday, we're there if you want us. Okay, so what are we going to do right now is we're going to do the body drumming right now because it's a little chilly out and we want to make sure We want to make sure that the energy is flowing through your body. So we're going to start with rubbing your hands together. Yeah. Yeah, now I feel the heat now. And now we're going to go down the side of the nose 16 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now with your index finger, you're going to find that hollow on the front of your face, the middle finger halfway up, and we're going to do 16 circles to open up the sinus. You should be doing this every day while you're in bed, part of the bed Qi-Gong. So we have the maxillary sinus, we have the nasal sinus, and then we have the frontal sinus. So we're going to combine the frontal sinus with the eye exercises. So I'm going to have to take my glasses off, and we're going to rub our hands together, generate some heat, and now you're going to palm your eye. Now you're nice and warm in your house, so you should be able to feel the heat generating from your palm directly into your eye. We're going to do that one more time just for my benefit. And we hold that for about 10 seconds, sending Qi from the center of the palm into the center of the eye. Now, using your thumbs, you're going to go in the upper inner border of the eye socket, and for the frontal sinus, you're going to pinch your eyebrow, and you're going to hold that for about 10 seconds. Now, I do about 4 breaths. You could do 5 breaths, because I take really long, slow, deep breaths. So you could do 5 breaths. And now we're going to go in the center of the upper border of the eye socket. There should be a little ridge or notch, and you're going to pinch the center of the eyebrow. Hold that for 5 breaths. And a breath is an in and an out. Now you're going to go to the outer socket, the orbital socket, and then you're going to pinch the other end of the eyebrow, which is gallbladder 2. So we're going to pinch and hold for 5 breaths. And now using the whole flat of your lower, using your index finger along the lower border, you should press down and in so it feels like your eyeball's about to pop out. And you're going to do 5 breaths. And now you're going to press on the tear duct, and you're going to press and hold for 5 breaths there. Okay, so that's the complete eye. Now we're going to do this again. And now we're going to do the brain. Intuition, insight. And now you're going to do the sides of your head. I'm going to take this off. Oh, if you've got braids or a weave or just generally thick hair, you're going to have to do it this way. And then we're going to tap the cranial, the midline. Now you're going to make little hammers out of your fingertips, and you're going to tap the base of the skull. And now you're going to put your thumbs on your temple, and you're going to pull apart your forehead 8 times. Now the temple is called the temple for a reason, because it houses the Holy Spirit. No, 3 fingers, 3 fingers. Close your little finger. There you go. We don't know how to use our fingers, do we? And so the pituitary sits in a little cup behind the forehead. And when you pull the forehead apart, you flood the pituitary with that cerebrospinal fluid, which activates the pituitary. When you tap the base of the skull with the fingertips, you activate the pineal. Now, if you're into Egyptian stuff like I am, then you've seen the picture of the cobra in the front, and you've seen the picture of the vulture in the back. So the vulture is called Mut. She's the mother of the earth, and she's in the back. And Peshet is the pituitary. So the pituitary and pineal, when they connect and the crown opens up, and you connect to source energy. That's how we get to insight and intuition. Now we're going to do our hands again. Why do we keep rubbing hands? Because we want to generate heat while we're touching the structures in the skull. Okay. Yeah, keep rubbing your hands. It's cold out here. Okay, now you're going to cover your ears. Oh, that feels so good. Now this time we're going to bend our ears forward. Now the blood is closest to the surface of the skin in your ear. So if you want to touch your blood, you got to touch your ears. Now we're going to pull the lobe down and away from the face 30 times. Now where the ear taps to the face is what we call the relaxation point. And if you went Catholic school and the nuns pulled your ears, you would calm down instantly. I'm not sure they knew what they were doing, but it worked. Now the top of the earlobe is a little nipple, that's the brain point. So if you need your brains, if you need to shoot some blood into your brain, you can just pinch that nipple. I don't see you pulling anything. You gotta pull. You have to pull. Okay. I don't see your hands moving at all. Okay. Now you're gonna put your index finger in the little hollow above the lobe, and you're gonna do 30 circles forward. Now, if you have fingernails, you're not gonna be able to do that. So you're going to have to do it this way. And that is for the heart and the lungs. We're stimulating the chest cavity. Then there's a little lip, there's another hollow, and we're going to go back and forth 30 times. That's the abdominal cavity. And you're going to create a little friction there. You're going to feel some heat. It's going to feel really good. Then there's another little lip and there's another little hollow called the triangular fossa, and that happens to be the pelvic cavity. So you're going to do 30 circles forward on the pelvis, which contains your ovaries and your uterus. And this point is good for menstrual cramps. Okay, so quick recap. Lobe is the face. Simba is the chest. The center one is the abdominal. And the triangular fossa at the top is the pelvic. So face, chest, abdominal, pelvis. So lobe, Simba, cavum conchi, Simba conchi, triangular fossa. Now at the very top is the allergy point. An inordinate amount of people in the last 30 years have gotten allergies. So we're going to pinch the allergy point, and then using the thumb and the index finger, we're going to massage down the edge of the ear to the lobe. So we're getting the hands, the fingers, the arms, the elbows, the upper arm, the neck, and the shoulders. So as we massage down the outer edge of the ear, which is called the auricle, we're massaging all those internal body parts. Now, why does this work? Because the root of the ear is connected to the base of the skull, which is connected to the cerebellum, which is connected to the brainstem, which it means it goes to every part of the ear. Now, those first three things were 30. This one is only 10. So 30, 30, 30, 30, face 30, chest 30, abdominal 30, pelvic 30, and now we're going to do 10. So when we massage down the edge of the ear, that's what we're doing, okay? Now, we're going to go up the back of the ear 10 times. And that's the back of the spine. And now the front of the spine is this little curved part right here, okay? That's the front of the spine. Now at the top of the ear, opposite the triangular fossa, is called the antihelix, okay? So the edge of the ear is called the helix. Opposite that is called the antihelix. That's the low back, legs, knees, and feet. So we have the tragus, which is this little flap here. And then we have this little notch, the intertragic notch, which is the neuroendocrine system. So we're going to start there, and then we're going to massage up the front of the spine of the ear, and then we're going to go straight to the top, which is the low back, legs, knees, and feet. So the neuroendocrine system is in the brain, and then up the front of the spine, up the front, and then low back, legs, knees, and feet. And we're going to do that 10 times. And lastly, we're going to pinch pull the tragus. The tragus contains the hunger and thirst point and the adrenal glands. Now, none of us drink enough water. We need to drink a minimum of 3 liters of water a day. Why 3 liters? Because that dissolves the toxins that we have eaten when we cheated on our diets, and then that allows the kidneys to flush it out. If you don't dissolve the toxins, if you don't dilute the toxins, then the kidneys have to work that much harder, and then when you get older, you end up with kidney problems. And that's why you have to order the Lu Wei Di Huang Wan, which is the kidney tonic that I talked about 2 weeks ago. All right, so quick recap. Rub the hands, press the ear. Rub the hands, bend the ear forward. Rub the hands, pull the lobe 30 times, cavum conchi 30 times, cinga conchi 30 times, triangular fossa 30 times, 10 down the edge of the ear, 10 up the back, 10 up the front, and then pinch pull the tragus 10. Now, if you wanted to become certified as an ear reflexologist, then you would be doing this 100 to 300 times on each point and not 10 or 30. But that's another story. So you'll contact me if you want to get certification in just that part, because that is a way for you to earn an income. So again, quick recap. We did the nose, we did the eyes, we did the brain, we did the ears. We got 2 more. What's the next one? Taste. Hello. 6 senses. Come on. I knew that. Of course you knew that. Okay. So now, the taste obviously is more than the tongue, because the taste also has to do with smell. So when you chew something that's delicious, it gives off a flavor that you can also smell. So taste plus smell equals flavor. Sabor. Sabor. Okay, now, what muscle is involved with chewing and swallowing? The sternocleidomastoid. Okay, so this is called the masseter muscle. Okay, that's involved because the lower jaw moves, the upper jaw cannot move because the upper jaw is connected to the skull. So the only thing that moves is the lower jaw. So the first thing we're going to do is click our teeth 32 times. Why 32 times? Because you were born with 32 teeth. And if you don't use them, you lose them. And each tooth is connected to an acupuncture meridian. Now, you can have an overbite, or you can have your jaw is jammed up, or your jaw is overextended. What connects the jaw is the masseter muscle. Hello. So we're going to massage the masseter muscle. Now, you may notice that one side of the jaw, one side of the muscle, is more developed than the other. You also may notice that there's tenderness or pain when you massage the masseter muscle. So what does that mean? That means you're chewing on one side. Not a good look. Now, we're going to pluck the SCM, which is the short for the sternocleidomastoid muscle. What's underneath the SCM is the thyroid gland, which regulates the metabolism and the body temperature. I keep hesitating because I'm expecting you to answer at home, giving you the opportunity to give the correct answer before I give it to you. And we do that how many times? 16 times. So 32, 16, 16. Now here comes the fun part. You're going to open your mouth. You're going to put your index finger behind your jaw. Now when you do that and you press in, now I want you to do me a favor. Close your jaw really slowly. Open it fast. Close it slowly. Close it slowly. Do you find one side closing before the other side? No? They both close at the same time.
What happens if they're not closing at the same time?
That means you have TMJ. Because you're chewing on one side more than the other side. How many people have TMJ? A lot. Now, tighten your jaw, put your middle finger behind the jaw, and now open it slowly. Open it slowly and close it slowly. Do you find one side opening? Do you find one side opening before? No? You guys are perfect. No TMJ. Now, we're going to rotate the lower jaw 8 times this way, and then we're going to rotate it 8 times the other way. So open your jaw, index finger behind the jaw, middle finger next to the tragus, and we're going to go to the left. And now you're going to reverse it to the right.
You're like a camel.
Yep, I look like a camel. And your jaw's not moving at all.
You always say that. It's this side. Right?
That is correct. Your right side is not, just your left. Okay. Now, you're going to use your tongue to go upper, outer, lower, outer, inner, lower, inner, upper. So outer, outer, inner, inner. Outer, outer, inner, inner. With your tongue, we're going to do that 8 times. Make sure your tongue hits every tooth. You would never lose any teeth if you did this every day.
It makes my stomach
That's a good thing. Now, swallow the saliva. So my master told me swallowing the saliva was like swallowing gold. He didn't explain, it took me 10 years to figure out that there's digestive enzymes in your saliva called amylase. It also took me 10 years to realize that there's a natural antisepsis in your saliva which prevents tooth decay. So if at the end of each meal you sucked your teeth before you were able to get to a toothbrush and toothpaste, it would prevent tooth decay.
Can you manually do this as well?
Got to use your tongue because the saliva comes from the tongue. What are you going to do? Use a tissue? No, you got to use your tongue. Okay. So, smelling, vision, insight, hearing, taste. The last one is touch. Are you ready for the touch? So we're going to start with the wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the wrist. And then 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. The elbow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The deltoid, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoulder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, deltoid and trapezius, 8 times on the deltoid, 8 times on the trapezius. Why blood to come to the surface of the skin? Now, why are we even doing this at all? Because the bone marrow is the manufacturing plant for the red and white blood cells. So when you bang the bones, you send a message to tighten up the factory. Now, after the age of 35, your bone marrow collects fat and toxins. So we want to wash the bone marrow in order to continue to make better red and white blood cells. Okay, now, hands straight out. Okay, you're going to do under the armpit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Elbow, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now the wrist, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, the next thing we're going to do is to the outside of the breast. Okay, before we started in the armpit, so now we're starting here. So between the breast and the armpit, we're right in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Elbow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And wrist, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Now, before we were to the outside of the breast, between the breast and the armpit, now we're going to be up here. Okay? So here's the shoulder, so now we're going to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So that was heart, pericardium, and lung. Armpit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. You're underneath, honey. Underneath. Hand open. Hand open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Wrist, 1. Wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And now, between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow! That's what you should do every morning while you're in bed. Before you get out of bed, you're waking up the blood, the bone marrow. Wow! So the facial, the reverse aging facial, which is your 6 senses, and then touch, well, touch is part of the 6 senses. So 6 senses in the brain includes the touch. So you're going straight up the back 3 times, and then heart, pericardium, lung, heart, pericardium, and lung. Now, I have emailed this to you before, And I'm happy to do it again. So when you go on remind, if you don't have it, you can't find it, you lost it, you never got it, send me a note and remind, and I will resend this entire sequence to you. Okay? Remind. Okay. Now, so normally in every class we start with the lungs, then we do the kidneys, then we do the thymus, then we do the sacral, okay? Then we do Jing, Qi, Shen, and then we do heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, Jing, Qi, okay? So we do this every morning because you're supposed to do the other part at home, okay? Does that make sense? So, lung, kidney, Jing, Qi, Shen, thymus, sacral, pancreas poke, gonad bump, thyroid pluck, heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, Qi, kidney, Jing. Okay? And you have to sing it. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, Qi, kidney, Jing. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, Qi, kidney, Jing. So in the Chinese medical school, they learn through poetry and song. So they have a poem and then they sing. And that's how they memorize the anatomy and physiology of the body. And so that's all I want for you. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, Qi, kidney, Jing. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, Qi, kidney, Jing. So drum your lungs side to side. Qi-Gong side to side. Now drum your lungs. Drum your lungs side to side. Now loose fist. Drum your kidneys side to side. Qi-Gong side to side. Now obviously 2 lungs, 2 kidneys. Lift your lungs. The kidneys go up with it. Drop your lungs. Compresses the top of the kidney, which is the adrenal glands. Okay? Drum your lungs, drum your kidneys. Thymus, thyroid, pancreas, gonads. Okay? Gonads, pancreas, thymus, thyroid, pituitary, pineal, cranial tap. Okay? So you're learning anatomy and physiology in a dance. Have you memorized it yet? Of course not. Was I supposed to? You didn't tell me to memorize it. We just do it every day for 8 months. Yes, you're supposed to memorize it. And sing it. Because now when you sing it, you're activating your neuroendocrine system, your 5 internal organs. Okay? Now, one thing we haven't done a lot of is anal rectal breathing, abdominal breathing, and esophageal breathing. We haven't done a lot of that. I've done it at different points, but I haven't done it on a regular basis. Now, this is what we call internal Qi-Gong. Why is this important? Number one, if we don't use the anal rectal muscles, we get an incomplete evacuation of the bowels. I'm going to say that again. I don't think you heard me. An incomplete evacuation of your bowels. That's an important thing. Now, women of childbearing are taught Kegel exercises or Kegel exercises, however you pronounce it. And that is strengthening the muscles that are used to push a baby out. Okay? That's an important thing. But what you don't know, it's also important for your menstrual flow. So women need to learn Kegel exercises to push a baby out, but also to get a better period, and you don't drip, drip, drip 5, 6, 7, 8 days. Your period should be no longer than 3 days. Your period is no bigger than a mango, a big mango. And if you cut it open and scrape, you get about 3 tablespoons of blood. Your period should last no longer than that. The blood that comes out of you shouldn't last no longer than that. Well, why everybody in the world, they just bleed and bleed and bleed? Because your liver sends toxins to get out through your uterus. The liver says, we got this dirty blood, we don't know what to do with it. Oh, she's gonna bleed, we'll just send it over there, okay? So that's an important thing. Now, why should men learn Kegels? Well, 50% of men have prostate problems, either from underuse or overuse. So men need to learn Kegels to strengthen their pubococcygeal muscles so that they won't get inflammation of the prostate. 5% of prostate problems come from an infection. The other 95%, they have no clue. The last 2 weeks, I've researched all of the scientific literature on prostate, and they cannot pinpoint any one thing that causes prostate swelling, inflammation, prostatitis, you name it, they don't know what causes it. So I'm telling you, if there's a guy in your life that you care about, you've got to turn him on to Dr. Love's Qi-Gong and the anal rectal exercises that he teaches to prevent prostate problems, and even reverse. If you already have prostate problems, we can reverse it. And we're almost out of time. We haven't done any dancing. So we did a great review class, don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to end with one dance. And next time we're going to cover the internal exercise of the anal rectal breathing, the abdominal, and the esophageal. Sound like a plan? That's what we do different. It's only 8:17. It's not 8:27. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do 3 more dances. Get your sticks. Okay, watch me very carefully. Throw. punch, throw, punch, turn, throw, punch. Look at me, punch, turn, throw, punch, turn, throw, punch, throw, punch, throw, punch, throw, punch. So this is also used in senior security. See how my chest is protected and your chest is wide open? Okay, now, so we're turning to the side. So here we are. This hand flicks up. So now we're concentrating on the lower hand. Flicks up. Okay, we're concentrating on the lower hand. Okay, now back, as far back as you can. You're going to turn. The front hand is going to strike. Left hand is going to strike. So in this position, this hand is going out this way, and this one is coming down this way. Flick out, down. 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 Okay. Okay, now reverse. All right. How was that? Yeah. Chest, shoulders, deltoids, biceps, triceps. Okay, now, yesterday, all right. I'm gonna take a step back. So you're gonna plant the left foot, right foot forward. Now look at your feet in the sand. Look at your feet in the sand. Look at your feet in the sand. Very good. Now, what's happening internally? Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Expand the abdominals, contract the abdominals, expand the abdominals, contract the abdominals. Okay, that was 16. Now we're going to shift the weight. We're going to put it on the right leg. Left leg forward. Now draw in the sand. That's it. Okay, that's 16. So now we're going to do a stepping exercise. You're going to step and step, step and step. Step behind, step. Step forward, step. Step behind, step. Step forward, step. Step behind, step. Step forward and step. Step behind, step. Step forward and step. Step behind, step. Step forward, step. Step behind, step. Step forward, step. Step behind, step. Step forward. Okay, now we're going to switch it up. We're going to step behind, step, step forward, step, step behind, step, step forward, step, step behind, step, step forward, step, step behind, step, step forward, step. Yeah, you want to put some shoulders in there too, don't you? Meridian dance. So, Catherine, which meridian do you think this is? The one I told you about in the car this morning. Chungmo. Remember I said it goes from here to your legs, from here to your chest to your face?
Oh, yeah.
What's the name of that meridian? The penetrating channel.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, wow.
The penetrating meridian.
It all comes back into one circle. All right.
I love this move, but this is not the one we're going to do. Oh. Now we're going to go out, 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 out. Okay, now. So I said I was going to make up for yesterday.
Put Qi-Gong in your game and life will never be the same. Qi-Gong is what I need so that I can...
Because we had a short class yesterday. So today we went over. I hope you enjoyed today's class. Dance.
Put your hands on your hips.
Put your hands on your hips, side to side. You gotta sing it with me. Qi-Gong. Now who to the left, side to side. Who to the left, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Now who to the right, side to side. Who to the right, side to side. Qi-Gong, side to side. Bend your knees and drum your bum. 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 Now roller skate. Qi-Gong now roller skate. Qi-Gong now roller skate. Qi-Gong now roller skate. Now drum your bum, drum your bum, drum your bum, drum your bum. Now backward skate. Qi-Gong now backward skate. Qi-Gong side to side. Qi-Gong side to side. Harlem shake it to the front. 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 Qi-Gong now Harlem shake it to the front. Harlem shake it to the front. Qi-Gong now Harlem shake it to the rear. Harlem shake it to the rear. Qi-Gong. Harlem shake it to the rear. Harlem shake it to the rear. Qi-Gong. Hands to the sides and bounce now arms to the sides and bounce now arms to the sides and bounce now arms to the sides. Now bounce now fly to the sky. Qi-Gong now fly to the sky. Qi-Gong now fly to the sky. Now open your heart side to side. Sing it. Now open your heart side to side. Qi-Gong side to side. Now open your heart side to side. Qi-Gong side to side. Open your heart side to side. Qi-Gong side to side. Now lift your lungs side to side. Qi-Gong side to side. Now lift your lungs side to side. Qi-Gong side to side. Now lift your lungs side to side. Qi-Gong side to side. Now loosen your liver side to side. Qi-Gong side to side.
Now loosen your liver.
Side to side. Qi-Gong. Now loosen your liver side to side. Qi-Gong.
Side to side. Now
Loosen your liver side to side. Qi-Gong. Side to side.
Now rub your
Belly. Now rub your belly side to side. Qi-Gong. Side to side. Now rub your belly side to side. Qi-Gong. Side. Now rub your belly side to side. Qi-Gong. Side to side. From the waist, ball of Qi in your hand. Clean your kidneys side to side. Clean your kidneys side to side. Qi-Gong side to side. Qi-Gong side to side. From the waist, ball of Qi in your hands. Clean your kidneys side to side. Clean your kidneys side to side. Qi-Gong side to side. Now clear your spine.
You've been warned, you've been told.
Don't get sick, don't get old. And do not breathe. It robs you of your inner Qi. Find your joy, find your peace. Qi-Gong, 7 days. Put Qi-Gong in your game. Now clear your mind. Be the same. Make a change in your life. Give up the vice. Coffee, the smoke, soda, and give up the coke. The way we eat, sleep, and the way we treat each other. Qi-Gong, make a better life. Wow. This was a good class. So I want to thank you all for hanging in there. We had no glitches today. Unbelievable. No glitches. And we actually started on time. So thank you all. We want to give our gratitude to the Most High, Father Sun, Mother Sky, Grandmother Ocean, and Brother Earth. Thank you for all your gifts and treasures. Today is Wednesday, Mercury's Day, the messenger of the gods. May the Qi that we have created here today open our hearts and minds to stop judging ourselves as we stop judging others. Repeat after me. Qi.
Qi.
So. Be. It. Remember, your health is in your hands. Prevention is the only cure. And if you want to be well, you've got to use Qi-Gong as your best prevention. Thank you. I saw you last night. All right.